Mari, too loud. Yo, what it is, fellas? Recap prediction time, and I gotta tell y'all, man, me starting this league on simulation open up the doors, open up the floodgates to the you know what I mean, moving forward, like with my other leagues, because I don't know if y'all seen me go at the chat a little while ago, but I've stated that I'm rebooting my other two leagues, and they too will be on simulation. I'm not doing no more competitive mode leagues. You know what I mean? It's over for competitive mode. Simulation is where it's at. So I had got at the chat. To you know, run it by y'all. So anybody that's in this league, I already had a couple of guys DM me, told me they won in, but I'm just going over it again. Anybody who won in on any of the two leagues that's rebooting, whether it's both or one of them, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they both gonna be simulation, and that's what we sticking with. You know what I'm saying? Going on simulation in this league opened up my eyes and let me know this is something that we should have been doing. We should have been doing this a while ago. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. Hey, what up, bro? I'm doing the fifth quarter right now, partner. What it do? I hit you. All right. Huh? All right. Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, doing the simulation in this league, it showed me that you know, that's the wave to go, you know. Yo, it showed me that's the wave to go. So I decided to reboot my other leagues because it's time to, you know. And they was on competitive mode, but I'm not doing competitive mode. I'm just doing simulation. So like I say, guys that sit in this league, you ain't got to worry about going from simulation to competitive mode, because I ain't gonna lie to you, it is a difference. You see the difference and you feel the difference when you playing. But so that's what it is. So I go to that earlier. So like I say again, DM me if you want in. The league is not starting today or tomorrow or even this weekend. We in mid-season in both them leagues, like week 8 or week 9, basically around the same time as this, about week 9. Yeah, the funny thing is, all the leagues are pretty much at the same time frame. So I figure the league will be starting. The league probably gonna start. Well, I ain't gonna say probably. The league will start before. Nah, but then I gotta create a new chat. So yeah, I was gonna say I could start the league and just finish that out on the side, but at the same time I'm using that same chat, so I don't want to start mixing things up. You know what I mean? So as soon as we wrap that up, you know, the new league will be kicking off. You know what I mean? So we got some time. But again, if you want in, just DM me, and I got a couple of spots open in both the leagues. But like I say, don't drag your feet, because I already had a couple of guys DM me that told me that they interested. So, you know, just holla at me. Now let's get into these games. You know, let's see what's going down, man. Interesting things been going down. Jets and Saints. Jets got the force. Saints couldn't play. I don't know what happened with this game. Oh, okay, yeah. Chargers got the win over the Chiefs. Chiefs couldn't play, so that's what happened with that. Now moving on, Panthers and Packers. Now I told E-Ball he was gonna suffer behind making that trade, getting rid of Adams. You know what I mean? And you know, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to do something. Yeah, I said Ebo was gonna suffer behind not having Adams, and you know, I don't want to say just because this game. I don't want to say just because of this game, but I'm telling you that was a bad move getting rid of Adams, and I truly believe that he done a disservice to that team. You know what I'm saying? The pieces that he got is not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, Adams is a player that you would have to pay mind to. You know what I'm saying? And he brought on these C plus players, you know, because they got speed, and that's not going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to cut it at all. And Panthers just came in and showed that by winning 28-7. Packers only scored 7 points. I think this is the lowest the Packers probably scored all season. And lo and behold, guess what happened? Right after the trade. You know what I mean? Right after the trade. So some people gotta you know, some people gotta learn things on their own. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Oh, hold on. You can't trade anyway. I'm fucking So yeah, so you know that I didn't understand that move that the Packers did, and like I said, when you scored 7 points, you pretty much buffering my point that I was trying to make the whole time. You know, I feel like now, you know, when you got certain players, the defense gotta respect certain things. You know, to get rid of that player, and you know, I just didn't see it happening. You know, now my thing is like, you might as well go ahead and you might as well have went ahead and made some other moves if you blowing the team up. I mean, I hate to say it like that because he didn't come off that way. He didn't come off that way like he was trying to blow the team up. But you know, to get rid of Adams, man, and you got rid of a 1A player and you got back C plus players. I just didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And this is a bad loss, and this is the type of loss that sends shockwaves through the franchise because it's like, yo, man, we didn't trade Adams to score 7 points, but that's exactly what happened. So Carlisle's calls get the win 28-7. Next we had Big Rico and Patriots, and Patriots almost pulled this one out. Couldn't get it done. This is the AFC East matchup, but Patriots lost a tight one. Buffalo won on the road. Pardon me, y'all. This was a good division win for Buffalo. Next, we had Giants and Eagles, and K-Lou put up a fight, just couldn't get it done. Lost by 3 points. I told y'all, K-Lou is better than what his record is. You know what I mean? He's one of them guys that, you know, you may look at his record and you think that that's somebody who's just gonna do whatever you want. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? K-Lou knows how to play. You know, sometimes he's just getting his own way, but he knows how to play. Trust me, I've seen him beat big time names, you know, this season in my other league. So K-Lou's a baller, but Giants got a much needed win because you know, Washington's still undefeated. So I think Giants got 2 losses on the season, maybe even 3, but I think 2. So you don't want to fall too behind. You just waiting for Washington to cough up 1. You know, and see what happens from there. But hard fought victory for the Giants. They won the battle. They needed that one, and they got it done 24-21, and that was a division win, so that was an even bigger win for the Giants. Then we had Colts and Jags. Scott went against Manish, and Colts finally, I know it feels good to get a win. They've been losing some close games lately. Like their last 3 or 4 games all been pretty much by one score losses. So, you know, anytime anytime you're able to get a win, that just, you know, makes everything feels better. Because let's just be honest, winning is the remedy. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on, you get a win. I don't care who it's against. You get a win, it just makes you feel that much better. You know, to snap that losing streak. So good win for the Colts. Man has been taking his lickings all year. But like I say, he's taking like a trooper. Then we had Lions and Rams. Born Ready win against Teddy. Born Ready won 38-20. Born Ready won 38-20, and this was a good win for the Lions to try to work out some you know, what he want to do over there in Detroit, because Teddy's new to the league, so you know, neither one of them know how the other person play, you know, so this was strictly, you know, my style, my scheme against yours. And Detroit got it done, you know, 38-20. Like I said, I think Born Ready's gonna he's making an NFC tighter, you know, with the playoff race. It's only three wild cards, and Detroit's been playing like they're definitely trying to be one of them. You know, he's in that division with the Vikings, Packers, and Bears, but Bears is a computer team, and Packers is E-ball, and I think E-ball traded his season away. So I think that division is just Lions and Vikings, and Yaba has been on top of his game, so it can be real interesting to see how that division race plays out moving forward. Then we have 49ers and Vikings. Yaba, I told y'all, I've been telling y'all about Yaba, man. Yaba's a baller. You know what I'm saying? Yaba's a baller. Yaba knows how to play. He can easily go to the Super Bowl in that NFC, in my opinion. And wins like this just further goes to show that. He won 21-10. Defense looked like it showed up and showed out. They only gave up 95 yards in the ground. I mean, 49ers defense played good themselves. I mean, they only gave up 208 yards. 49ers actually outgained Minnesota in yards. But he had one more turnover than Minnesota. That could have been the deciding factor, but not too sure. But either way, this is a good win for the Vikings. You know, to take out one of the top teams in the NFC. That's what you call moving up the rankings and power rankings, which will be out after I do this fifth quarter edition. So that's a good win for the Vikings, man. That's the type of wins that, you know, keeps the ball rolling, you know, to continue to pull out one big win after another. I keep eyeing them Vikings over in the NFC if I was y'all, for those that's in the NFC with them. Then we had Titans and Raiders. Raiders still trying to get their first win of the season. Jerry's rusty though. He haven't been playing in a while. You know, he just wanted to come in and get back into the swing of things. Like I say, Jerry defense is pretty solid. I mean, he gave up 31 points this game, but you know, he just got to work on some things offensively. But you know, he'll be all right as time go on. Right now, he's just in a serious down spiral over there in Las Vegas. Titans didn't kill with Henry. This game wasn't about Henry, it's about the passing game. So that was pretty impressive victory. But Titans just to air it out like that with Tannehill, because the Raiders do got pretty good defense. Then we have Falcons and Seahawks. Cookout 600 went against On Some BS, and Cookout got the job done 36-17. Falcons, I think, won their last three. Like I said, him and the Giants won the teams that I expected to make a playoff push this season. Then the Falcons had lost like 2 in a row, maybe even 3 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. But they've been trying to turn things around lately. So he's starting to try to get back on the right track. This is a good win for Seattle. Trade deadline passed. Seattle didn't make no trades. I didn't even see him trying to entertain no trades. And that's just a terrible thing. I mean, because they got talent over there. Russell Wilson is just washing away over there in Seattle, and he's not doing nothing to try to put this team in a better situation. If I was Seattle, I definitely would have been working the phones. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would be working the phones. And, you know, it all starts with a plan, and it starts with a scheme. Y'all keep hearing me talk about this because, let's just be honest, that's just what matters. You know, if you're the kind of guy who likes big receivers and you don't have a big receiver, go out and get you a big receiver. I mean, who you fooling? You ain't cheating nobody but yourself. If you like what you like, it's your job to put what you like on your team. You know, but if you don't do it, then I mean, you got nobody to blame but yourself. I've said several times You can't be bad off the field and on the field. You can't be a bad player and a bad GM. That's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to cut it at all. You got to be able to do something good. You know, and right now, man, Seattle just ain't doing anything good. They're not playing good on the field, and they're not being good GMs. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. Seattle's just looking like, you know, they just lost out there. They got to fire the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator and start from scratch. You know, right about now, I would say playoffs is out the window. So if I'm Seattle, from here on out, I'm trying everything new. Like, what I got to lose? Turn that down. Like, what I got to lose at this point? Whatever playbook you've been playing with ain't working. So if you come out and play with a playbook, all right, thank you. So if you come out and play with a playbook that you never played with before, what's going to happen? You going to lose? All right, that's what's been happening. The worst that can happen is that you could win, right? I don't get it sometimes, but, you know, I always say if you don't get the picture, it just ain't in the frame. Next, we had Texans and Dolphins, and this one is kind of, I ain't going to say kind of, this one is surprising to me because Steve is a good player. You know what I'm saying? Steve is a good player. For him to get beat like this, I would not have seen this coming, especially to the Texans team that's been struggling so far this season. I don't know what's going on over there in Miami. He was pulling off a few, you know, but you know, he made this one look ugly. You know, he made this one look ugly. I don't know what happened with Miami in this game. They pulled out, they won their last few games, but this type of loss, I tell you, there are some losses you can get that's really 3 losses. You know, like it registered right now as 1 loss, but trust me, sometimes certain losses automatically put you at the next 2 or 3 you lose. You know, so you know, I don't know, but this is a good win for the Texans. Good win. He like I said, this Texans team have been getting off to a slow start, but you know, he looked like he's trying to turn the corner. He beat the Titans, I think, last week, which is a very big win. He took out a tough Miami team in a major way, so good big time win for the Texans over the Dolphins. Defense showed up and showed out also. Then we had Washington and Dallas. Murphy went against Bay Boy Relly, and I didn't even know this game got this ugly. I was watching majority of it. I don't know what point of time it turned into this. I don't know if it was the 4th quarter or what, but I guess I stopped early. I guess I stopped watching earlier than what I thought because he put up over 30 in the first half. So this is a dominating performance for Washington. Dallas, you know, look, it's 1 loss, right? But sometimes it's not about the 1 loss. Sometimes it's about more than that. And this might be one of those situations because if you're in a division with certain teams, you know, you kind of feel like automatically, well, you ain't gonna feel like that, but you know, that's just what it is. Certain times when you're in division with certain people, certain teams, certain users, it's like you automatically playing for a wild card before the season begins, you know. And I kind of think that Dallas must have a better showing the next time they play. If he gets blown out like this again, I think that sets a precedent of what's to happen down the line. And you got to feel like, you know, this is a wall that we can't climb, and automatically it takes you out of the division race and automatically puts you in the wild card, you know, a wild card spot. And that's not a good way to be. You know what I mean? You don't want to be thinking about a wild card week 1 of a season. But Dallas cannot afford to get dominated the way they got dominated by Washington in this game right here. Washington did whatever they wanted to do, and you know, you gotta you know, look at what you did wrong and clean it up. 5 turnovers ain't going to help, but at least you know you can't afford to turn the ball over 5 times moving forward. But good division win for Washington, and he's still undefeated, but goes back to that Giants game. That's a game the Giants definitely should have won, but didn't do it, and therefore he still stands here undefeated. And that was it. My game was a fair sim, and we got the win over B-Mall at home. We take it, and we moving on to week 9. Week 9, Pats, Malma going against Third World, Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay Bucks in this one. My boy Mama, he's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? He takes some bad losses, but he takes it and he don't complain. I respect people like him. You know what I mean? And I think people like him is good for the league, because I'm here to tell you, the more you play, the better you're gonna get. That's just bottom line. And I'm telling you now, y'all remember, Mama been taking losses to everybody. Remember that, because as time go on, I guarantee you he's going to turn this game around, and he won't be somebody that just automatically is taking losses left and right. He's going to be a very competitive player just because the nature of him. The nature of him is to play no matter how much he losing by, no matter how much he lost by, no matter who he got to play. The man plays his game, and that goes a long way with me. But still in all, I got to take Third World. Pats will get better, you know what I mean? But I think this Bucks team will be a little too much for Patriots to deal with. But at the same time, man, if the Patriots defense can come to play, it'll be interesting. But we'll see. But give me the Bucks this week, 31-10 over the Pats. Next we got Titans and Jets. This should be a good one. We got a couple of good ones this week. This should be a good one right here. Jets been balling. I can't wait to do power rankings to see where the Jets is ranked at, because they've been playing great ball. And I can't say enough about what he did with this team, because like I said, last season he started off hot. He just faded away in the second half of the season. But this season he's back with a vengeance. I mean, he had a good off season that I remember seeing. He had a good off season. So right now, man, it seemed like all the moves he made, it was home runs. From the draft picks on to free agency. You know what I mean? All the dollars he spent, every dollar was worth it. You know, now with that being said, he is going against the reigning AFC champ, Tennessee Titans. Look, Titans lost 2 in a row, but you know, if I'm him, a win right here will put me right back on track where I need to be. I mean, you lost a tight one to Pearl. You can accept that. You lost a tough game to the Texans. I can accept that if I'm you, because you've been beating the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Just that he finally got one. But even with that said, though, you don't want to lose 3 in a row, because I never talked about it in this league, but in my other league I talked about it. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there is a thing called what you call that? I can't even think of the word. It's right there. Momentum. There is momentum in this game, and it's not just momentum in the game that you playing. It's momentum moving forward. In my other league, right, one season we had, there were some guys, right, who was starting off hot, did they thing throughout the regular season, right, locked playoff spots and everything. They decided to not play their last couple of games, right? Went on the season losing like their last 3 games, right? And I spoke about this as it was happening. I was saying, look, you do not want to go into the playoffs with the momentum going against you, because this game has built the momentum. I don't know if y'all know that, but what I'm saying right now is a fact. This is not a myth. This is not something that I think. This is something that I know. The game has built in momentum. You understand? Just like in the game, you could be playing the game, right? And let's say you up 14-0 and you driving and you throw a pick in the red zone and your opponent come down and score and it's 14-7, the game changes. I'm telling you, I've been in these situations personally, and I've seen it happening numerous times. There's momentum built in the game, and there's momentum built in games after just that game. Anyway, back to the story. There were guys that clinched the playoff spot, handled their business, and decided to not play their last about 3 or 4 games of the season. Forced losses in all of them. Don't you know when they got to the playoffs, they lost to like the number 7th seed. And I spoke about it and I called it. So I'm telling you, there's momentum built in these games. Now, why am I speaking about this? Because I'm speaking about this with the Titans right now. The Titans are on a 2-game losing streak, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think the Titans just won, right? The Titans just won. Yeah, he beat the Raiders. All right. He snapped the 2-game losing streak, right? So it probably won't apply right now because he's no longer on the losing streak. But I'm telling you, if you put up losing streaks, it shows in your games. Just pay attention to it. If you got a 2-game losing streak and you up in your next game and you try not to lose 3 in a row, pay attention to what's going on in that game. Pay attention to the drop passes. Pay attention to the fumbles. Pay attention to, you know, you're not making the catch, like you right there and the man still house you, because that's the morale and everything, confidence, all of that plays a role. All of that these players have. These players have confidence and stuff like that. Them numbers, all of that stuff matters. So you don't want to go on no losing streaks. But anyway, the Titans not in that situation. But you know, for his own psyche, he would like to pump the Jets' brakes in this one, because the Jets been balling. Titans still had a great season, but the Titans was undefeated a couple of weeks ago. They now have 2 losses on the season. Titans get a win right here against the Jets. This would be a big win. Now the question is, which way do I go? Jets been hot. Jets been balling, but I'm gonna go with the Titans, man. I'm gonna go with the Titans in the road in the upset. Yeah, it's an upset because I think the Jets are the favorite in this one, but I'm going with the Jets and Henry to pull this one out on the road in a tight one against. I think the Jets undefeated too, so against the undefeated Jets, I'm going Titans 27-23. Next, we got Born Ready, Lions against Vikings. Another good one. I told you we got some good ones this week right here. And this right here, these two are playing for the division right now. I think the Vikings got like a 2-game lead over the Lions. Could be even 3, but I think it's 2. Anyway, this is a big game right here because Born Ready, I'm pretty sure by now he's looking at Yava and he's saying, all right, cool. You the guy I got to see in this division. So I know Born Ready going to be ready to play. And I know the Vikings going to be ready to play. So now the question is, which way do I go? I can't lie, man. I like the way the Vikings been balling, man. They've been putting together some nice dubs this season. And even last season, they had a good run. I'm taking the Vikings in this one over the Lions. But I'm telling you now, if the Lions win, I will not be surprised if they win this one. I think it's going to be close no matter who wins. If anybody get blown out, that'll be a statement game. So I don't think either team is going to try to allow that to happen. But I'm going to take Minnesota to win this one in a nail biter. I'm going to go Vikings. I'm going to go Vikings 30, Lions 27. Next, we got Seahawks and Eagles. K-Lou against On Some BS. I don't like what Seattle. I don't like how Seattle been cruising this season. They ain't make no type of moves, no nothing. I don't like that. So I'm going with the Eagles. And I'm going Eagles over Seahawks this week. I'll go 34. Murray, cool it. 34-17. Next, we got Giants and Panthers. Another good one. Snub going against Coils. This right here could definitely be a playoff matchup. I said before, this Carolina team fits Coils. He get a chance to get C-Mac. He got some nice weapons over there in offense. So this fits him real nicely. Giants got a nice team over there that they put together going back from last season. And Snub, you know what I'm saying? Snub knows how to ball. So I expect this one to be a good one. I'm going to go, it's a tough one. But you know what? I'm going to go Panthers in this one. I'm going to go with the home team, man. We'll see what the Giants do on the road. But I think that Coils, I think he might be getting his swagger back with this Panther team. But I'd give the Giants a real shot, man, to win this one. But we'll see what happens. But I'm going Panthers 31, Giants 24. Next, we got Miami and Buffalo. Miami got stomped last week. Buffalo won last week. AFC East matchup. I'll take Miami to bounce back and win this week, man. I know he got beat bad last week, but I think he'll bounce back this week. So give me Miami over Buffalo. Something along the lines of 32 to 19. 32-19 Bills. I mean Dolphins over the Bills. Look like they're playing now, actually. Next we got Raiders and Ravens. Raiders still searching for their first win of the season. They're gonna have a parade when they finally bring one home. He going against a Ravens team. That's Money Mascot. Ain't gonna be easy for the Raiders at all. I mean, I'm actually taking the Ravens to win this, but you know, Ravens got to be careful not to come and play against this team record and not against the player. You know, so I take Ravens to win this one over the Raiders. I'll go 35-14. 35-14 Ravens. Next, we got myself and Chiefs. Like I said, we got some good matchups this week. This is another big game right here. AFC West battle for first. Chiefs win this game. He's in first. Right now, I'm in first. Happy for my boys. This time last season, we was not only at the bottom of our division, we was probably at near the bottom of the whole AFC. You know, and I don't even know what happened. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. From the defense playing horrible to just everything. The quarterback lock, just, you know what I mean? So we feel good to be standing in first place this time of the season, especially from last season. You know, I think the turnaround that we had has been tremendous. And but you know, ain't no time for celebration. We ain't do nothing. You know, but you know, at the same time, I'm just happy to see these boys put up a fight week after week and to be standing here currently in first place in this AFC West. Well, I don't pick my games. I say I would say I say Denver favored by 3 in this one over the Chiefs. Next we got Saints and Cards. P.E. Earl, the Super Bowl champ, going against Big Train and the New Orleans Saints. Saints been having one of them seasons. Fans ain't have too much to cheer for. They're flying into Arizona to take on the Cards. I got Arizona in this one, man. Cards they had a close game the other week against the Colts. Pulled that out. They've been battling. I don't think they lost the game yet. They the champ. They looking like they're trying to repeat right now. They're in a very good position to do that. But I'm taking the Cards over the Saints this week, 34-16. 34-16 Cards. Next we got Packers and Rams. E-Ball going against Teddy. Like I said, Teddy just joined the league about 2 weeks ago. He's new to the league, so therefore he doesn't know anybody's game, and people don't know his game. So guess what? Y'all both on the same playing field. So whoever win this game, just flat out, just, you know, they had the better game. You know what I mean? Simple as that. You know, I'm gonna take the Packers to win, but I'm gonna take it to be close. And I'm telling you now, man, upset alert. You know what I'm saying, for this one. But I'll take the Packers, man. But I think it's gonna be close, closer than when he might like it. Give me Packers, 24. Give me Rams, 20. Next we got 49ers in Washington. Another good game. We got about 4 or 5 premier matchups this week. Washington still undefeated, going against a 49er team who took one to chin last week, lost a close one. So Washington trying to give him back-to-back losses, and at the same time trying to stay undefeated himself. They blew out the Cowboys last week, so they come into this game feeling like, you know, they got it rolling over there in the NFC East. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go Washington in this one, man. I'm gonna go Washington and stay undefeated in this one over the 49ers, but I think it'll be close. You know, I think it'll be close. Give me Washington 27. Give me 49ers 23. In the last game of the week, we got Browns and Bengals. Browns won their last 2. They jumped up to 3-4. They was just 1-4. They on a 2-game win streak. That looks way much better than that 1-4 they was looking at a few weeks ago. This is a dangerous matchup for the Bengals because you got the Ravens still right there. Granted, I know you just beat the Ravens, but you got to play the Ravens one more time. And the Browns only have 4 losses. You know what I'm saying? They're 3-4. They win this game, they have 500. So Bengals can't afford to come into this game and do anything other except pull this out. This is a division game, so it really matters. This is going to be a tough one for both guys, but I think the Bengals, I think he gets it done this week. I think he gets it done, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you, this Browns team look like they're trying to come and play physical, hard ball. They're giving Chubb, they're letting Chubb do what he do, and it's been paying off for them the last couple of games. I'm taking the Bengals, but I think this is going to be pretty close, man. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I like the Bengals this week. And I'm going to go Bengals this week over the Browns. I'm going to go 31. I'm going to go 31-27. 31-27, Bengals over the Browns. And that concludes the recap, the predictions. Y'all heard me talk about what's going on in the other league as far as the reboot that I'm doing. That's also going to be on Simulation. Again, if you want in, holla at me. You ain't got to worry about it right now. The league ain't starting right now. We still in mid-season in the other leagues, but I just giving y'all a heads up about what's going down. And you know, let's just go from there, y'all. Until then, I will see y'all week 10. I'm gone.